Hello and welcome to Self-Care Sundays. I am Angie McMann. On the table, you will see 4 cards with pictures on them, and I would like you to choose the one that most speaks to you. Below them is a set of cards chosen to go with that particular picture. If you chose the first set, we have a person here who is deep in prayer. They are focused. They are meditating. There is a hand that is right at their throat. Could be the hand of God because it's coming downwards. But this person is very much connected to the universe. So part of your self-care tip for this week is to pray or meditate. Your next card that came out is confidence. It takes courage to put your butt on the line and go for it. And the best way to strengthen your confidence is to put yourself out there. Who cares what other people think? Everybody starts somewhere. And don't worry about making mistakes. You can always course correct. But you'll never know or grow unless you try. And the more you do, the more confident and successful you'll become. When you shine, we're all inspired to do the same. Shine your light, guys. Shine it. Shine your light. So now we go back to the prayer card. They're saying if you don't know how to be courageous or you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, pray about it. Meditate on it because you were meant to shine. So self-care tip, meditate and find your confidence. Okay, to take the next step and be bigger and bolder. Your next card that came out was clear your energy field. So what is it that's affecting you negatively? What's giving you the gunk from the week? All right, you want to clear that out. Give yourself some downtime away from social media and electronics. Honestly, it helps me, and I know it will help you to get away from the news for a little while. You have to. That's self-care. Stop letting other people vomit all over you with their negativity. And that's all news seems to be, is chaos and negativity. So in order to think clearly for self-care, get away from that. If you're clairsentient and you like to have a crystal, the crystal for this week that came out for you is rhodochrosite. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and you need time to heal and recover. Okay, so you're healing. You're trying to find your confidence again, but they're saying just keep praying, keep focused, keep meditating on what it is you want. Clear out that energy field because you got this, okay? You do, you've got this. Your angel card that came out, if you want to focus on an angel, this is the one that came out for you this week, and it's counselor, so it's Azrael. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance, so everything you've gone through is not for nothing. Sometimes we forget that we can teach others. There's always going to be somebody that needs our strength from what we've learned. So no matter what it is you've gone through, you will have the ability to share that experience and help others. So maybe that is exactly why you've gone through this, is to help somebody else through the same thing. It's kind of like going through school, isn't it? So sometimes the negative things that happen to us are kind of like the universe school, the school of the universe. They never want us to be unhappy, okay? So that is your messages for this week. And above all, I'm wishing you the best and take care. If you chose the second pile, we've got a really intense picture here. And the thing that really comes off of this card to me is bitterness. And I'm hoping this isn't you talking negatively about other people. I hope this isn't you talking negatively about yourself. Or The other scenario is that this is you and someone else is speaking poorly of you. Let's make sure your self-care tip for this week is that you aren't the one here speaking poorly. Because remember, we're going to draw back to us what we put out. So if we're talking crap about other people, if we're talking badly about ourselves, we're just reinforcing junk. We're reinforcing bitterness, anger, okay? This isn't processing emotions. This is talking badly about yourself or others. So let's address that this week for self-care. All right, the card you got with this card is say you're sorry. So if you did something wrong to someone else that they know you were talking badly about them or said something that hurt someone else, you really do need to say you're sorry, okay? Or maybe about yourself. Tell yourself you're sorry for talking smack about you. So are you carrying around regret? Is there a relationship that needs healing, but you just don't know what to say? Give your pride a rest and simply start with, I'm sorry. Take responsibility and acknowledge your role in the situation. Apologize for them and for you. Then let it go and be very proud of yourself. Making amends isn't easy, but it's a huge leap forward in your spiritual path. Bravo. So that's what's going to happen for you this week. You have to forgive yourself and you have to forgive someone else and apologize for all that nasty things that were being said. Right now we have watch a movie. And this is to raise your vibration. You want to do something that's going to make you feel joy, something that'll at least lift your spirits. We're not talking about wanting to do cartwheels here because this is pretty angry, dark energy. We're talking about just doing something that makes you not feel like crap. Okay, she's taking care of herself. She's hugging her kitty cat. She's loving another creature in quiet and enjoying a moment. That's what you need to do this week. If you're clairsentient, this is the crystal card. This is the one that came out for you for this week that could help you. It's azurites. So deep emotional healing. So yeah, this really hurt you. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences and you are willing to devote time and energy towards therapeutic care. This I'm sorry, whether it's to yourself or the other person. Let azurite, bleh, I'm tripping on my tongue now. Sorry, guys. Azurite is going to help you get stronger so that you can heal. If you want an angel specifically to talk to, this is the one that showed up for you this week. It's Raguel, Divine Order. So everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. One of the interesting things about when bad things happen to us or we mess up, we also need to understand that we were never meant to be perfect. And sometimes our bad behavior also helps address an issue that the other party involved needed to learn as well. Do you understand? So sometimes in our messing up, we're helping someone else learn a lesson too. Sometimes we're being used to teach someone else a lesson. So don't feel all guilty, right? You've got the balance here, the scales. So Raguel's there to help you know that everything is how it's supposed to be. Make sure you make peace with yourself and the other person though. And that is your self-care tip for this week. I am wishing you all the best and above all else, take care. The third illustration here is really beautiful. This person is nude, so they're very open, vulnerable, palms out, very open body language. There's gold light, so there's a strong spiritual connection here. So if you're either seeking this or this is you, this is actually amazing. This person is very connected with spirit and very open to doing what they're being asked as well. So for your self-care tip, those of you who are so strongly involved with their spiritual side, is be present. So there's nothing you can do better when you're in this energy is than to be present. So it says your full presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself and others. Life is happening right now in this moment, and today is the only day that matters. Anchor yourself in the now and give it your all. Notice the details and drink in the sweetness. Be present. So yeah, you kind of got to be, if you've got this kind of connection with the universe, because they're always trying to give us downloads. And that's one of your self-care tips, is to continue and be present. Your next message was energy work, which is a 22. So you're always in service. You got a double 2. 2s are about service, being in service. You think of a 2 as someone who's on their knees, bent over, forward in prayer, right? The number 2, I mean, right? And you've got a double 2, which is mean twice as much of servitude. So in order to maintain that type of service for the greater good, your self-care tip is to do some energy work, right? Make sure, as they say, your chakras are aligned. Do you feel like you have the connection? Do you feel like you can speak your truth? Do you feel like you have an open heart? Do you feel like you have courage? Do you feel like you're in touch with being joyful and playful? And do you have your creativity and groundedness? You know, all of these things are lined up when they say that. It's the energy of being rooted, down to earth and grounded, the fun, the courage, the open-heartedness, being able to speak your truth, and then having your connection with spirit, intuition, and your third eye. Okay, so that's your self-care tip, is to make sure that you have an open path with all that energy. Now we have the crystal suggestion for this week for you, with those of you who are clairsentient and love crystals. They're saying apophyllite. So increase support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. Oh yeah. If you're connected with the other side and you're connected with the divine, you have all that you need. All that you need is at your fingertips. It's like magic. If you feel like you need an angel to focus on, the one who showed up for you this week is, it says, hello from heaven. Azrael shows up. So your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Since you got this increased support and being so connected with the divine, as is in this card, where you clearly are, you can call on someone from the other side and ask them to help you get a message. Just, you know that, right? You can say, Azrael, can you help me connect with someone? I need, you know, I happen to have my mother and father on the other side, and I can connect and say, can I speak with them? Call them forward. I need an answer about something. And you can do that too. But your self-care tip for this week is for certain to just get yourself back lined up. You're doing great, amazing things. So be present, right? Check out every energy going through your body. Try some apophyllite if you want a crystal, and ask Azrael to help you with the connection with the other side. Okay, and those are your messages for this week. I'm wishing you all the best, and above all, take care. If you chose this illustration, we have 2 people swirling around each other. Okay, interesting, I look at this and I see very grounded earthly energy. This could be 2 earth signs, or it could be 2 people that are in the same circle of, you know, of time. You're together, but you're kind of both spinning in opposite directions. But it's not a bad thing. Maybe you're feeling kind of disconnected from your partner or your friend or somebody, but there's another person you care about. It's kind of spinning in the opposite direction, but there's still love and light, and there's very much brown earth energy here. It's covered with a green circle, which is healthy, and the gold, which is also just connection to the divine. So both of these people are smiling. So it looks like this is about 2 people going in opposite directions, or you're feeling pulled in 2 different directions. So let's see what Spirit has to say about that. That's what I got off of that illustration. So it says, gossip dims your glow. Okay, so this other person's energy might be being pushed away because of some gossip here. All right, maybe you're not seeing them in the greatest light anymore. That's what's taking you away from them. So speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation. So avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication, celebrate what does work, and who is awesome. The more you do this, the more radiant you will become. We know we want to hear good things. We want to hear compliments from people. We don't want to hear you suck, or, we don't want to hear negative things from other people. So this is just a reminder that even if somebody's ticked you off, be careful how you're talking, because it reflects badly on us when we do that. And it also lowers our vibration and we draw in more of that negative crap. So be careful how you talk about others this week. Now we have health checkup. So what's going on? Have you had your visit? Have you had your dentist visit? Have you gone to the doctors and had a checkup? Is something bothering you and you haven't bothered to go to the doctors for it? Spirit saying self-care tip number 1 this week is to take care of that health problem that you've been avoiding. If you need an angel to focus on, the angel who showed up for you this week is Raphael. And Raphael says, breathe. Okay, breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. It's a proven scientific fact that when you take deep breaths, you get more oxygen in your body and you release all kinds of things. So this is important for you this week, is to make sure you're getting enough oxygen, which is why we're supposed to exercise, to get blood flow and oxygenate. So that's what you need for this week. If nothing else, make sure you're doing some good breathing, okay? Fresh air, get some fresh air. That's why we take a walk, get our blood flowing and get some clean air. And Raphael's saying you need to breathe in one way or another, not just, not just normal in and out breathing, but deep breaths. If you're clairsentient, the crystal that they are suggesting for you this week is amber. Give it to God. Take a deep breath. There's a deep breath again. And exhale on the release this situation to God for healing and answers. So you're getting it twice. That breathing is very important for you. Okay, maybe your lungs are part of the problem area that requires you to go to get a health checkup, okay? So that is your messages for this week, my loves. Please, above all else, take care.